Welcome back. We are still going to be speaking to the tourism expert, Mr. Hazem. Hassan, can you hear me now?
Good morning.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Well, it's an honor having you with us on Nile TV International. In Arab affairs, of course, you've seen the inspection tour of the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, in Old Cairo, and the renovation and upgrades they are making in Old Cairo. So it would be suitable for the beautiful area. As a tourism expert, what's your comment on the latest renovation made by the country?
Of course, this work is just great because when we look at the tourism in general, people would like to walk through, to wander through the city, and to look at the beauty and the special art and architecture of the city itself. And we all know the importance of Cairo as a major city in its styles, different styles even. When we speak, of course, of the medieval Cairo, when we speak about Khalidi, the Mu'azzez Street, and we look at the modern side, talking about medieval Cairo. So,
yes.
Of course, the first step was taken actually in the Fatimid Cairo, and now we are working on the development of the downtown. Of course, this area is very famous for main landmarks and attractions like the Egyptian Museum, like the famous old and classic hotels and cafes. It's a place for history,
yes,
for modern history of Egypt. That's why it is very attractive. When we look at the Egyptian literature also, we can find a lot of movies or novels that were written that took place in this quarter of Cairo.
yes.
So when we develop this area, this will attract not only the Arab tourists, but also now we are expecting to wait for a lot of tourists coming from anywhere in the world.
Well, so speaking of the attracting tourists, how can we make, as a tourism expert yourself, sir, how can we make people and tourists come to these areas, especially Old Cairo specifically? How can we market for that?
Just to announce first, to make people know, so it's your job actually, to make people know all over the world that we made a lot of work. For example, when we made the big event of the transportation of the mummies, of the royal mummies, from Egyptian Museum to the National Museum of Civilization, the whole world saw the development of Tahrir Square.
Yes.
And the world saw the beautiful obelisk of Ramses II and the sphinxes around. So when we show the people during an event the development and the work we have done, of course, this will be a major promotion for the area to be a big attraction.
Right. And we could create tourism packages that would include travel to the Mediterranean, of course, because tourists, they love the beach life in Egypt, along with making a special tour inside Old Cairo.
Yes, for sure. Actually, we have many hotels in this area. After all the development of work, we see that there is a very near future plan to develop the urbanism in this quarter of Cairo. And once everything is settled, because we have to say that in this area it was very crowded, very polluted. There was a big lack of parking areas for the cars. There were no places for people walking around. All of this was a big trouble, big problem, a big obstacle for the development from the touristic point of view. The old buildings with the special styles, with different styles, were not really maintained. Many things that are actually fixed in this plan, and I believe that we have something to build on now. Either the previous work that was done, and we saw the result in Tahrir Square and some other areas, and also because of the beautiful landmarks that we can find already built from the 19th century till now in beautiful architecture. We are actually maintaining them, and this is a very beautiful project. The classical tourists now, who used to come only with a travel agency, might not be interested that much. Otherwise, they stay in a hotel. But now, a lot of tourists coming on their own.
Yes.
And after offering the tourists, like the Egyptians, a lot of ways of transportation, like the subway, like the monorail, all these things, and of course Uber. The transportation, internet, on internet. Of course, this gives the potential to the tourist coming without a travel agency to go to whether somewhere, anywhere he wants. Of course, Cairo is very rich with its architecture from all different times and periods of the Cairo, or the history of Cairo. So these ideas are very attractive for many tourists who come on their own.
Mr. Hazem Hassan, the tourism expert, thank you very much for your insights, and thank you very much for